welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk with Lakshmi. Well, guys, it has been a couple of months that I have not seen you. I do gotta apologize for the repeats, but with coronavirus, we can't shoot. So after so many months, we are finally having our first live shoot right here in Jamaica, Queens, New York. Now, guys, you guys have always heard of duck curry versus curry duck competition. It's usually held in a very large park, but because of the coronavirus situation, we are actually having this at a backyard. So today we're going to have a few competitors with duck curry versus curry duck. So a few weeks ago, we were at GT Kingston Diner where there was a duck curry competition between Baby Betsoon and Mr. DJ Frontline from Frontline Sounds. So we invited him here today to be a judge. So Frontline, tell me, how popular is duck curry and curry duck?
Well, it's one of our special dishes in the West Indies and Guyana, Trinidad, and Suriname. The whole West Indies, duck curry is like curry duck curry, whatever you want to call it, is a popular dish. So it's a big thing,
So I know that you were born in Guyana, but you lived in a couple of different countries. Tell us about that.
Well, I was born in Guyana, in New Amsterdam. I used to live in Kanji, Gangaram. In fact, my grandparents from Gangaram. I grew up there. I left there in '87. Then we went to Suriname. Then we lived in French Guyana. We came back in '92 when the late president, Dr. Chedi Jagan, won election in '92. My dad was so excited, so he sold out everything and come back to Guyana. We bought a house and we started to go to school. And then from then on, I came here. I'm like almost 20 years in this country, so I'm very, very rich in my culture. I love my West Indian dishes, and I'm happy and proud to be a Guyanese.
So you're quite versatile, I must say, because you've lived in several different countries, but you're also, you have a very different look. So I'm going to say he's not Indian. What do you guys think he is? Tell the viewers what you are.
I'm mixed up, man. I'm not going to say anything, I'm everything, I'm a little bit of everything.
He's a true Guyanese.
I'm a true Guyanese. I got Portuguese, I got Bok, Chinese, Indian, everything in me.
Everything in you. So, a couple of weeks ago at GT Kingston Diner, it's interesting that you said you have everything in you because your duck curry. I was a judge, right?
Yeah,
I was a judge there, and it was quite interesting because you put a lot of different mixes in there, and I kept on saying,
that is the secret recipe, guys. I always said you have to keep it exotic, keep it, spices. Like many other meat you cook, you have to get certain spice to take away certain taste that you don't want in the meat. Like duck is a very heavy meat. What I'm talking when I say heavy meat, red meat. You need certain spices, certain things I learned from my mom, and that's why, for me, I still believe my duck curry tastes better than baby.
So we were there, and he kept on putting all of these different, ingredients like sugar, cinnamon, anistar. When you cook a duck curry, well, first of all, I gotta ask you, is it duck curry or curry duck?
It's duck curry.
It's duck curry. Why is it duck curry and not curry duck?
Because I feel it's duck and you curry it. Because you can't say like it goes many ways. Like some people will say you gotta curry the duck, so it's curry duck. But it's how you want to understand it. Like I will know, like if you want to fish, it's fish curry, or if it's a stew, then I will say, it's stew fish, because now the whole thing changes, not curry anymore. So it's the way how the vocabulary and the word go with each other. And I grew up in my country, which is Guyana, for so many years, and I heard curry, duck curry, fish curry, chicken curry. So if it's the other way around, I wouldn't doubt it either. It's the same food.
So you were number 2 in the duck curry competition. That was duck curry because it was just Guyanese.
Yes,
and I got to throw it out there. If there's any Trinis out there that want to say it's curry duck, come on down. We have no problem with that. But
probably we can do a cookout,
Well, that is what we are having here today.
Yes.
So the two of us was actually invited here in Jamaica, Queens, New York for this duck curry versus curry duck competition because there were a few chefs.
4 chefs, 4 competitors. So it's going to be a lot of flavors. So I'm a very, very when it comes to critic, I'm good at that. So I'm looking for flavors. I'm not looking for no overpowered, anything overpowered. I'm looking for flavors. I'm looking for spice. I'm looking for everything with proportion. So it's gonna be whoever I select, they're gonna be truly a winner today.
So you were asked to be a judge because you came second place there. But can you tell our viewers how you cook your duck curry?
Sure. Look, it's simple. You prepare your meat like every other people would do. You wash it very clean, whatever your way of washing it. Clean it out nice. Get rid of most of the rank you want to get rid of. Then you make sure you seal it up in a bowl. You put it aside. You get all your seasoning. You cut it up.
So do you season the night before or the day of?
You can season your duck and leave it in the fridge the day before, or you can do it the same day. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't see the difference. If you cook the same duck you give me, it will taste the same probably. I don't know. But I had it both ways, where you season it before and marinate it and leave it in the fridge and then cook it the next day. And I didn't see a big difference in the flavors. But it's always good to marinate and let it soak, because then all the flavors of the seasoning get into the meat, so it's better. But then again, our spice in the Caribbean is very rich. So when you cook something, you cut it up in little pieces, it gets in anyway. So it's everybody preferences. It's all about preference.
So I might have to compete with DJ Frontline, because I think if you season the meat the night before, it comes out a little bit better. But I'm not a chef.
I would wanted to say that, but I didn't. As I said, I had both before, and I didn't see the big difference in it. It wasn't like a wow, it's better.
So, DJ Frontline, I gotta ask you, most people know you as a DJ.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden you came out as a chef. I mean, how did this happen?
Look, everybody have secret and have, not really secret, hidden talent. So there's a lot of people out there who can do a lot of things people just don't know. This is one of my little talent that I have, and I just kept it very on a low profile because I never wanted to, hang my hat. I can't really just jump all over the place. But then as you get older, you start to see lives differently. You get fun doing other things. So I started to show a little other side of me. So pretty much.
So big question here. Who do you think is a better cook, men or women?
Well, that's a tough question. I can tell you this. My grandma, God bless her soul, I don't think my mom can touch her. And then I know my dad cooked good too. My dad's a good cook. So, and then I know some men can really, really, really cook. And you have to give them, you got to give them kudos to that, because I know some women can cook. Women are blessed to cook in generally, but there's some men, when they cook, they say you lick your fingers. So I can't say who's better. If you want to go by quantity wise, women gonna cook more because more women cook.
They cook more, but who's a better cook?
I can't answer that question. That's like a big question mark right there.
So here's a guy playing it safe, guys. He's absolutely playing it safe. He's not saying men cook better than women or women cook better than men. But you know what? I got to say today on TV, I think men are better cooks than women.
Well, I that's your belief, and I think that's what maybe you have a lot of men in your family who cook and they cook good. So hey, nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of men cook too. So yes, it might be, but I know a lot of women cook too. So I don't know how to say who's a better cook.
So you're excited about this competition today?
Yes, I am excited. There's 4 competitors, and I'm excited to taste their flavor and their touches.
Awesome. Well, guys, let's go and take a look at this curry competition.
To be with me, baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me, baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me, baby girl, you fool me with your curry. That's why I get fooled. Like the curry was pretty not good. Through your fake profile, I fall in love with you, baby girl. You broke my heart in two. Through your fake profile, I fall in love with you, baby girl. You broke my heart in two. If you see lies on your profile, baby girl, why you living life so wild? You tell me that you love me and want to be with me, baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me, Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me. Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. I listened to your lies with tears in my eyes. I was being me, girl, believing in you. I listened to your lies.
Hey guys, we are so excited. We are here at the Duck Curry versus Curry Duck competition right in Jamaica, Queens, New York. You know, normally this competition is held at a very big park out in Merrick, or, you know, somewhere in Richmond Hill, some restaurant, but this one is being held at a home right in Jamaica. We have a few competitors here, and our very first competitor is none other than Nadia and Kavita. So Nadia, you are the chef, and Kavita, you are the sous chef, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start with Kavita first. As a sous chef, what are your responsibilities today?
Make her drinks and prepare her whatever she wants, cut up whatever she wants.
Okay. You know, if you guys noticed, the first thing she said was make those drinks. So it's quite important to make sure she feels that energy, I'm assuming here, right?
Yes, definitely, most definitely. That gets her started.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to hear from Chef Nadia. So, Chef Nadia, now, are you Guyanese or Trinidadian?
Guyanese.
Okay. And where in Guyana are you from?
Originally Mai Pai. I'm very proud of it.
Okay, my Coney gal. And you know what? We were just at another duck curry competition a few weeks ago by GT Kingston Diner with Bibi Betoon, who's from my Coney, right? So she says, you know, her kitchen, she's the boss in her kitchen. So I guess today you're going to be a boss right here with this duck curry.
Right in this backyard. Yes, I love it. Unfortunately, we're in front.
Well, you're the first. You're the first, right?
We're in front of the yard.
You're in the front yard cook.
Yes, I like to be in front of it.
Well, I mean, first of all, tell us a little bit about this fireside cook that you have going on. Tell me, you know, any secret, or how did you start the preparation of this duck?
So fireside cook is an original taste. Nothing beats fireside better. It's original. Everyone knows that. And I come from my Coney where there's a lot of fireside. Mostly they cook on fireside. Now it's modern, I guess they changed. But my thing is, when you cook on a fireside, you get the original taste of every piece of that meat that you eat.
So tell me, is it duck curry or curry duck?
It's meat curry. It's meat curry.
But you're from Guyana. Isn't it duck curry?
We have both competition right now, which we have Trinidadian who says the difference, but I would say it's meat curry.
Meat curry. Okay, that's the first time I heard of meat curry. So, Nadia, I'm going to ask you, what makes your duck curry better than anybody else's duck curry?
I cook with love.
Ooh, she cooks with love. So, would you say love is your secret ingredient?
Most definitely. I have a passion. It's not about how much you cook and what you do. It's how you do it with how much love you put into it and the passion you have for cooking. I love cooking. It's anything I put my hands in, it has to be done right. With love as the main ingredient.
All right, well, the first competitors up are Nadia and Kavita, and she says the secret of cooking is cooking with love. So we'll find out. Does her love cook win this competition?
For a really good duck curry is the curry powder, so dancing the curry. It's duck curry time again in New York City. Tell your friends and family, admission is free. Bollywood calypso mixed up with some chutney. The #1 Tassa band from Sweetie and Tea. The Angels band Ruplal G, Terry Gadraj.
Okay, guys, here we go with contestant number 2 is from Trinidad and Tobago. So this is going to be curry duck. We've got Sean and Shabana. So, Sean, you are the main chef. And Shabana, are you the sous chef?
The assistant chef.
The assistant chef. So, I got to ask you, is it curry duck or duck curry?
Well, as far as I know, is
curry duck.
All right. What would you say, Shabana?
Duck curry.
Oh, this is interesting. Are you Guyanese or Trinidadian? Oh, so Sean is from Trinidad. We're in Trinidad.
Originally from Soar, but we live in the East-West corridor.
Okay. And Miss Shabana, where are you from in Guyana?
Quarantine Barbies.
Oh, Barbicians is cook good. So who's a better cook in the house, you or Sean?
Him.
Oh, so you would say men are better cooks than women?
Well, woman is a better cook, but he cook better than I do.
Okay. So Shabana says women are the better of cooks, but in this case, her husband, Sean, is a better cook than she is. So, Sean, curry duck competition. I mean, I know you're used to this being done in a big park somewhere, but this year we're doing it in a backyard in Jamaica, Queens. How do you feel about that?
Well, actually, because of the COVID-19 and the pandemic was happening right now, I know it's not too safe to be out there, so we kind of take a precaution by having it in the backyard where there's a small crowd. And I hope next year we could do it out there in the park where we normally does it, and we could have a big crowd and everybody can enjoy themselves as much as they normally does every year.
Awesome. Well, there are a few competitors here. How do you feel? Do you think your curry duck is going to beat the duck curry?
Well, actually, I'm not going to say I am the number one cook here, but I guess when the judge, I'll leave it up to the judge to determine who are the better cook.
Well, I met you a couple of weeks ago at GT Kingston Bar and Diner where they were having a duck curry competition there, and you said to me, you should taste my duck. So today we're going to taste your duck.
Definitely, definitely. And I hope when you taste it, you're going to enjoy it. I know that for sure.
So is there any special ingredient that we should know about your curry duck?
Well, actually, it's a secret.
It's a secret. I mean, hello.
What can I say?
How
What can I say? What can I say? If I reveal the secret, then hey, then everybody's gonna be out there doing my thing. I want to leave it like that, a secret.
Awesome. Well, let's see. We've got, I think, one more competitor to hear from. At Better Vision Optical, we know you love what you see. Come in and look for that perfect fit for your fashion, style, and budget. We have new frames at affordable prices to have you looking your best. Shop designer name brands like Burberry, Coach, and Gucci. We also have a wide variety of sunglasses like Versace and Ray-Ban. Visit our store at 11117 Lefferts Boulevard, Queens, New York for friendly, personal service, or shop online at buyeyeglass.com. Better Vision Optical, we make you see the difference.
Bring me up and put it in chicory. Up in the river, 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 up in the river now. Next side. Down in the water, 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 down in the water now. She want me bring me up and put it in chicory. Bring me up and put it in chicory. She want me bring me up and put it in chicory. Bring me up and put it in chicory. And I hear about the doctor having me yard. She wants it bad, she wants it bad. If she don't get a Dr. Curry, boy, she could go mad. She wants it bad, she wants it bad.
No, it's a good thing too. It's a good thing too.
Why is that almost like that? Because he didn't have my cooking before.
Well, he's gonna have it today. So after this, I hope he still feels the same way.
He's gonna change his mind.
So Nadia, yours is
There you go, Nadia.
yours is duck curry and his is curry duck.
No, I told you mine is meat curry.
Nadia, you think you could cook better than Sean? Tell me why.
Cause he sugarcoats thing. I'm original. So, as I told you, cooking is about loving what you do. If you don't love what you do, nothing can go right. Right? And I put love more than what he has into my cooking. So I go around all over.
Sean, what you got to say about that?
I have no comment, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, I love cooking, and whenever I cook, I put love, pride into my cooking. And at the end of the day, the judges is gonna decide who are the better cook here. Because you can say what do you want to say, and I can say what I want to say, but we're gonna leave it to the judges. All right, and it's all about the presentation. All right. It's all about the taste and also the presentation. So I think I got you here today on the presentation, but
See, you can present something on a table, but when you present something on a plate, a golden platter, bro.
now listen. I ain't got the gold. I ain't got. Listen.
A competition.
Listen, this is a competition, but I ain't got the golden platter. I got a sanitary platter. But I know after they're done, after they're done with mine, they're gonna wanna eat that sanitary platter. But yeah, what? They can't eat your golden platter.
So,
there you go.
the sanitary platter, right? I make them choke up. I don't want them to get. If they eat my golden platter, they will turn golden. So it's fine. But my competition is I put it on a golden platter and make it golden, make it shine.
All right.
All right.
Listen,
I'll do this.
we are both competitors.
No, we're both cookers.
We are both
We
cook,
cook together.
and at the end of the day, it's about being. It's about at the end of the day, we gotta be friends, regardless of who cook the best. You understand? And I have no problem with she being better than I am. But I know in my house, I'm the man, and I'm the best cook there is. But in her house,
I'm the man and the woman.
in her house, she is the man and the woman. So who is going to really judge? Who is going to judge her cooking? Herself? No way. I still have someone to judge my cooking at the end of the day.
I want to judge my cooking too.
I love you. We are
The
friends. We're good,
competition,
we're good.
it's not a competition. It's about doing what you love most in life. And I love being around people, cooking, and he's amazing. Regardless if I cook better or you cook better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Priya and welcome to Precious Smiles Medical Care, a wonderful place to make sure that all of your child's medical care needs are met. We take care of kids as young as newborns all the way up until their adolescent years till they turn 18. We provide in-house vaccines and in-house lab facilities so that you don't have to take them anywhere else. So come in, let us be your partners in care at Precious Smiles Medical Care, where every kid leaves with a smile.
Really exciting, guys. We are here with contestant number 3. That's right, contestant number 3. I asked her, is it duck curry or curry duck? And you know what? She says, I'm a Guy Trini. So, she didn't really answer that for me. But the thing was, I said, so what's your name? And she's like, Guy Trini. And I was like, yeah, but what's your name? She's like, I told you, Gayatri. And I was just like, oh, I thought you meant Guy Trini. Like, that's what you were telling me you are. So, Gayatri. I'm really excited because this cook that you're doing is going to be, would you say it's going to be a mix of Guyanese and Trini style?
Okay, yeah, most likely.
You think so?
Yeah.
So is it duck curry or curry duck to you?
Curry duck.
Oh, it's curry duck. Okay. But you're born in Guyana, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you, why is it curry duck versus duck curry?
Both ways. Because I'm a Guyanese and I live in Trinidad for many years. I'm not a Trinidadian, but I go both ways. I could cook Trinidadian and I could cook Guyanese.
She says she could go both ways. Very, very interesting, guys. So, guys, you tell me, what makes your curry special?
All my ingredients, I have my special way. I cook Guyanese style, most of Guyanese style. My mom was a very good cook, and I follow her pattern. The way she teaches us, I mostly cook like Guyanese style, like bunje, curry, fried down, that way. And I think I cook a good curry.
Okay. So do you have any secret ingredients?
Not really, but I do my thing my way. Everybody do their stuff their way.
All right, well, contestant number 3 is Gayatri, who's a Guy Trini, according to her. We're going to find out just how good her curry duck, or is it duck curry, is.
Nana drinking, stay home, darling. Nani jam wine. Age, nana chale. Nani come behind.
All right, guys, is it duck curry or curry duck?
Curry duck!
Is it duck curry or curry duck?
Curry!
Is it duck curry or curry duck?
Curry duck!
Well, we'll find out with the winner. All right, guys, we are here with contestant number 4, who is Sandra Ali from Guyana. So, Sandra, I'm going to ask you first question. Is it duck curry or curry duck?
Duck curry.
And what makes it duck curry?
Duck curry.
Okay, but you know, some people say duck curry, some people say curry duck. Why do you think it should be called duck curry versus curry duck?
Because I'm from Guyana, in Georgetown, Guyana. I call it duck curry.
So what makes do you think your duck curry is going to be the best duck curry out of all these competitors?
I think so, yes. I love to cook duck curry, chicken curry, goat curry.
Any kind of
yes,
curry?
any kind of curry, you name it, I cook it.
And what part of Guyana are you from?
I'm from Georgetown, Camp Street.
So you think people from Georgetown could cook better than, let's say, people from Berbice or Mai
Yes,
Pai?
I think so. I think so. We Georgetown people can cook duck curry.
So what do you just like to eat with your duck curry?
Oh, dal puri, dal and rice and roti. Yes.
So is there a special ingredient that we need to know about your duck curry?
Oh, lots of garlic, onion, bandana, and them stuff. Yes, a lot of seasoning.
That's very interesting because you mentioned bandana, right? So bandana is usually a Trinidadian flavor, but tell me. So how come you use bandana?
Oh, bandana, we get it in Guyana too. We buy it from Border Market. We get it from Guyana too. So you can use bandana and lots of garlic. Yes.
So bandana, lots of garlic. Is there any other secret that we should know?
Lots of pepper.
All right, so do you think you're going to win today?
Yes, I'm going to win.
So I saw you a few weeks ago at GT Kingston Diner, and you told me that you think your duck curry is better.
It's better. My duck curry is better than GT Kingston, yes.
All right, well, guys, this is contestant number 4, and we're going to find out in a few, is contestant number 4 duck curry better than curry duck?
Anyways, you blend up or you grind up your masala, your jeera, and whatever, your garlic, lots of garlic, your bandana, your onion, and your seasoning, and and you bunge it with a lot of oil, bunge it, and then you throw in your curry.
5 hours later.
Your duck. And you slow cook it. Don't fast cook it. Slow cook it and let it go down dry. Then you throw the water on it. And you throw your seasoning, cock up your seasoning, throw the top of it, and them stuff. Yes, you can cook good. Slow cook it, not fast cook. And you throw your little, your Hennessy inside.
She said you threw Hennessy inside!
Yes, you throw a little Hennessy inside.
So that's your secret?
Yeah, that's the secret. You throw a little Hennessy and a little sugar.
You know about this?
A little sugar. You throw a little sugar inside, and a little Hennessy inside.
So you throw sugar in your duck curry?
Yes.
All right.
I want you to taste my duck curry and my dal puri, and you want to tell me about it.
All right, guys, really, really exciting. It is coming down to that time that we're going to be doing the taste test. And in order to have a taste test, you gotta have judges. So behind me right now, we have 5 selected judges. And you guys met him earlier. It's DJ Frontline from Frontline Sounds. He's gonna be judge number 1. Then we have Nalini Mangra, judge number 2. We have Sunil, judge number 3. Shelly, judge number 4, and Ricky, judge number 5. So, of course, we've got to have an odd number, guys, because if it's even, you're going to get 3 and 3, and it's going to be a tie. We want no ties. We want to know, is it duck curry or curry duck competition is going to win? So, Ricky, we're having a duck curry versus curry duck competition. Now I know you're Trinidadian,
Right.
so I'm gonna ask you: is it called duck curry or curry duck?
Curry duck.
Curry duck. Okay. And in this curry duck, Ricky, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, of course, the taste, and that's it.
All right. Ricky says taste is the most important thing for him to judge the duck curry versus curry duck. So now we have here Shelly Persad, who is a realtor. So if you guys need a home, you know who to check out, Miss Shelly Persad. That's right. Realtor in the house. Now, Shelly, I know you're from Guyana, so I'm going to assume you're going to say it's duck curry, right?
That's right, duck curry.
So in this duck curry competition, what exactly are you looking for?
So I would say I will go for the taste and tenderness of the meat.
Tenderness. So it's got to be nice and soft?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Next up here, we are being hosted by Mr. Sunil and Nalini. So, of course, they're going to be the judges here. So, Sunil, I mean, I know your wife is an amazing cook. What are you looking for in this duck curry versus curry duck competition?
I'm looking to see who's gonna beat my wife tonight because I don't think they could beat her. She's the best cook.
She's the best cook.
Right. And you know, she cook good.
She is. She really is a great cook. I mean, I got to say, Nalini, I was actually shocked. I mean, you invited...
Competition. I thought she was gonna go in, but then she said, "Give them a break."
I give my neighbor a break.
She want to give.
I want him to prove himself as a curry duck and not a duck curry.
This is me.
Because you know,
I'm the neighbor.
We were at GT Kingston Diner, where I was a judge, and DJ Frontline here was one of the competitors. And after that, I mean, they were all there. They were all tasting the duck curry because that time it was duck curry, right? And she said, you know what, we should do something at my home. So we got a couple of competitors, and I gotta say, you're an amazing cook. Why did you not compete today?
I want to see who's better than me. And I will find out today.
And Nalini, where in Guyana are you from?
Better hope.
Better hope. So you better hope that yours is better than us.
Better hope.
All right, and guys, we are here with DJ Frontline. So you were in the competition a couple of weeks ago. Now you're a judge. What exactly are you looking for in today's duck curry versus curry duck competition?
Well, of course, I want to go by, you have to be the taste, flavor, the tenderness of the meat, the spices. I'm looking for something special in the duck. Like, I just want to taste curry all the time. I don't want to taste salt. I want to taste everything in moderation. I want to taste something different that brings the flavor out that we're looking for. It's going to be a stiff competition because all of these chefs that we have four competitors, so I'm excited. I'm looking for the best cook, the best chef here today, and I will get that person, I guarantee you.
So you know, guys, I noticed that there are 3 female chefs.
And they're single.
Oh, well, you know what they say, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So we've got 3 single cooking. Wait, they're not all single. You lie. Never mind. Scratch that. But anyway, we've got 3 women versus 1 man. So we're going to find out today, is a man a better cook than a woman or vice versa? You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. It is that moment that you have all been waiting for. It is the time that we taste the duck curry versus curry duck. All right. So just to remind you guys again, our judges are the beautiful Shelly Persad, the magnificent Nalini Mangra, of course, our hosts. I'm going to say it's my cousin Sunil. Of course, DJ Frontline from Frontline Sounds. Make sure you check him out. And of course, Ricky here as well. So what we have selected here is items 1, 2, 3, and 4 because there are 4 dishes here and they may be duck curry or, according to the chef, they may be curry duck. And sitting on the sidelines here, of course, just to remind you guys once again, are our judges. Are our chefs. We have Chef Sean, Chef Sandra, Chef Gayatri, and Chef Nadia. Now they are all eager here. They're all eager here to know, will they win this competition? Because according to all of them, they are the best chef when it comes to duck. So we're gonna find out. So, spectators, are we ready? Yeah! All right, and just scream out, is it duck curry or curry duck? Duck curry! Curry duck! Duck curry or curry duck? All right, guys. So, all right, and next up, we're gonna have Johnny come up. Johnny is going to be serving each judge one piece only, and they're gonna wash it down with water before they make their decision. So, Johnny, are you excited about this competition?
Oh, sure, I'm excited.
So, where are you from, Johnny?
I'm from New York.
New York. Are you Guyanese or you're Trinidadian?
I am Trinidadian, but Guyanese by association.
Oh, okay. So I gotta ask you, Trinidadian but Guyanese by association. Is it duck curry or curry duck?
Well, you have to curry the duck, you don't duck the curry.
All right. So he says you curry the duck, you don't duck the curry. So I'm gonna ask you to take out one and serve each judge, please. All right, guys, this is going to be taste testing for item number 1. Now, item number 1 does not mean that it was chef number 1. We've actually mixed it up. I know throughout the interview today, the coverage, we met chef 1, which was Nadia. We met chef 2, which was Sean, chef 3, which was Gayatri, and chef 4, which was Sandra. But this, in no means, is the right order that it is in. So, judges, are you guys ready? Of course. All right, so go ahead and do your first tasting for the duck number 1. Oh, I'm seeing some faces there. You know what? We're not going to go through all judges, but I got to go over here to Nalini, who is our host for this afternoon, because Nalini made an interesting face. And, I'm just very curious because, Nalini, this is her home here, that we are here today for the duck curry versus curry duck competition. And when we asked Nalini, why did you decide to host a duck curry versus curry duck competition at your home, she says, I want to find out if anybody can cook better than me. So, with that face, I don't know what that face meant. Oh my God. So, Nalini, I'm going to ask you, you tried duck number 1. What do you think about this duck?
It's duck.
Okay, was there anything that you liked about this duck?
The salt is a little too much for me. That's for me.
Okay. High in sodium. All right, was there anything that you liked about it? All right, so that was duck number 1. All right, and guys, judges, well, you know what? I'm going to just stay right back here if that's okay with you guys. So, judges, I'm going to ask you, you each should have a bottle of water in front of you. Kindly take a sip of your bottle of water. All right, judges, are you ready for duck number 2? Yeah. All right. Okay, Johnny, will you do the honors, please? So as you guys can see, the judges took a sip of water. Not only did they have a sip of water, spectators, but they're also switching up their forks. Now, this is really great because there's going to be absolutely no, mix-up of tastes, because not only the sip of water washes down any taste that they had before, but the fork also makes sure there's no remnants of any duck previously. So guys, we are getting ready for duck number 2, and we're gonna find out from another judge what they think. I'm seeing a little pusser going on here between the female judges. I guess they are talking to each other about what they think. So judges, you guys now have duck number 2. Kindly take a taste.
Sis, pass me that beer, please. Thank you.
This is good.
Thanks.
Whoever it is, the meat is good. The flavor is good. Salt is good. I'm not a salt person.
All right, so our judges have tasted duck number 2. We're gonna get another opinion out here. I saw Shelly shaking her head over here. So we're gonna go over to Shelly Prasad, the judge over here. And Shelly, would you be so kind to tell us what you think about duck number 2? And she's really enjoying it. She's like, savoring the last taste in her mouth. It looks like she's really, I'm assuming she's liking the taste. So Shelly, tell us about duck number 2. What do you think?
It's very flavorful and the meat is tender, and it's I think it's a good duck curry.
Okay, so duck number 2. So far, some positive notes on duck number 2. So judges, are we ready for duck number 3? Yep. All right, so wash it down, guys. Wash it down.
Johnny, come over here, boy.
All right, and I'm gonna ask Johnny, our server for today, to get us ready with a duck number 3. All right, and we're getting new forks. That's right, guys. We are getting new forks for duck number 3. And Johnny, I just have to remind you, we are using, it looks like the same plates. I mean, make sure that you put the duck on a part of the plate that is not, that has any part of the old duck. And judges, I would like to remind you, if you would like a clean plate, no problem, just let us know. We will get you a clean plate. All right, guys, this is really, really exciting. I can see the chefs over here. Suraj on the video. I can see the chefs over here. They are really eager to know, will they win the duck curry versus curry duck competition? We tasted duck number 1. We tasted duck number 2. And judges, we are about to taste duck number 3. You guys ready? Well, let's dig in. I can see the judges. They're like, yeah, maybe, maybe not, maybe, yes, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna actually go over to Ricky here because Ricky's got this really confused look on his face. I really cannot explain the look that I'm seeing on his face. I'm not sure if it's a look of pleasure or a look of confusement. So I'm gonna go over here to Ricky here. Now, Ricky, this was duck number 3. Would you kindly let us know what exactly you think of a duck number 3?
Well, so far they all been tasting good. I think I had a little too much to drink, so yeah. So they're all pretty good, kind of even so far for me.
Okay, so they're kind of even. So being that our judge Ricky said that the alcohol might have influenced his taste here, I am actually going to move it over to one of our hosts this evening, Sanel. Sanel, what did you think of a duck number 3, please?
Beautiful, it tastes good. I love that. Yeah, it tastes nice, and it's tender and soft and nice. So, I don't know who it is on, but it's good.
Does it taste better than your wife's duck?
No, I can't go there. I'm not gonna go there.
So you're not going to go there. Is that a yes or no?
No, I won't go there.
All right, I'm going to take that as a no. I'm going to take that as a no. All right, guys, judges, I'd like you to go ahead and drink some more water, please. Johnny, I'm going to ask you to come and serve them duck number 4. All right, judges, please go ahead and drink up. Yeah, Johnny's doing a great job here. I mean, Vicky, I think you know most of the chefs here, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think one would be winning versus the other?
Yeah, one gonna be. I think one gonna be the champion there.
Who do you think that is?
I think the girl with the white hat.
The girl with the white hat. All right. And who do you think is gonna win?
I think Sean gonna be.
All right, so we got Vicky here saying that he thinks Nadia is going to be the champion, and then we have this gentleman over here saying that he thinks Sean might be the champion. So we are about to find out. You know, the judges are talking amongst themselves, and we're going to find out in a moment.
That's what I'm saying. No, they did. That's not what's right. You just find that.
Yeah, this is duck number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys don't puss-a-pusser just yet because I think the chefs can see you. If you're gonna puss-a-pusser, just do it in the ears, not in the open, right? And we'll let you guys congregate in a moment. I heard Shelly, not you. You nice and quiet. She's not undercover yet. Wait. All right, judges, are we ready for duck number 4? All right, well, go on and dig on in.
Thank you, baby.
Shoot your thing.
Should I get the code in my hand because it's kind of old?
I know, that's why I didn't want to do it.
No, I like my.
Fred, bring it down there for me, please. If I will not kill everybody here today. That was just a joke.
It might come in second. Or first.
I see someone getting in there with their hands. It's so good. It's like finger licking good.
Finger licking good number 4. Woo!
Can't influence the judges.
I don't know if these chefs recognize their duck. I don't know if these chefs recognize the color of their duck. You know, the colors were really quite similar, I have to say.
I like the book.
So you know what, guys? I think I'm going to go over to DJ Frontline because he's licking his fingers over there. And, you know, the last duck curry competition that I was a judge at, he was a competitor, and he said, I promise you, when you guys taste my duck, you'll be cracking that bone. And it looks like he cracked the bone on a duck at number 4. So, DJ Frontline, I've got to ask you, would you give us your feedback on this duck?
Well, first of all, I would like to say congratulations to all the competitors. The curry duck curry, they all are very, very tasty, and there is a little confusion between 2 and 3. I would like to redo. So I'm sure 1 and 4 is a little bit out. I have my reason why. I'm not going to disclose that, but I want to redo 2 and 3 in separate plates. There's 1 piece each to decide my final decision. So first and foremost, I want to say congratulations to all of you competitors. You guys did a wonderful job. If I have a restaurant, I'll hire all 4 of you. Thank you.
Well said.
Okay, guys, well, you have heard it right here from some of the judges after eating each taste of the duck. Now, judge number 2, DJ Frontline, is asking, can he taste again? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, we're going to do a retest, and we're also going to allow the judges to congregate and figure out amongst themselves, because we can only have one winner today at Duck Curry versus Curry Duck competition.
Tell me that you love me and want to be with me. Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me. Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. heart in two. Through your fake profile, I fall in love with you. Baby girl, you broke my heart in two. If you see lies on your profile, baby girl, why you living like so wild? You tell me that you love me and want to be with me. Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me. Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. You tell me that you love me and want to be with me. Baby girl, you fool me with your curry. I listened to your lies with tears in my eyes. I was being me, girl.
Alright guys, we have come to the end of this year's Duck Curry versus Curry Duck competition. The judges here have made their final decision. While it was really difficult, of course, there could only be one winner. So we're here with DJ Frontline, who has decided to be the representative for the judges. Now, I know this was really, really hard, right?
Yes, it is. But we said when we had a little break and we had a little talk and we come to a decision. And I want to say, first of all, let's give a round of applause for all the competitors.
So, I gotta ask you, first of all, before we say who is the winner, I want you to tell us why did you guys select this particular duck?
All right. Well, we had to do a second taste, which were very close. There was two numbers was very, very, very close. So to make sure we make the right decision, we had to, during our break, we had to do a gravy test. One more time, a little taste, and we decided it hit us. It hit the taste bud right away, and we looked with the flavors, and everything was proportion. And this number.
Well, before you tell us, could you tell us the two numbers that you were definitely wanting to taste back?
All right, so the two numbers we wanted to taste back was 2 and 3.
2 and 3, okay. And why? Why these two? What were you guys looking for specifically?
Well, as we were tasting along, we hit 2 and we were like, yes. Then we hit 3 and we were like, oh, yes. Then we hit 4 and then we forgot about 2 and 3. Because 2 and 3 were like so close to each other, it wasn't like a split decision. So after the break, we wanted to make sure we hit it on point. So that's why we asked to do a second taste of 2 and 3.
So you did 2 and 3, okay. So it was 2, 3, 1, and 4, you would say? Or do you remember the numbers?
Counting from the first plate, I think there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mm-hmm. So we retaste number 2 plate and number 3 plate.
All right. So between duck number 2 and a duck number 3, what did you guys decide?
Well, it was a very, very, very close competition, but as we all as judges and we come to a decision, from listening to the rest of the judge, number 2 hit it.
Number 2. All right, so chef number 2, please stand up.
Can I have your phone, please?
Oh, yours. Oh. Okay, chef number 2, come on down. And I'd like to know who's chef number 3.
Who is chef number 3?
Come on down. All right, Nadia, come over here. All right, so this is first place and second place winners. Now, Nadia, you are number 1. How do you feel?
I wasn't prepared for this. I'm sorry.
And Gayatri, you're number 2.
It's great.
It's great. Okay. So tell me, well, you know what? I'm going to hand over the mic. I never do this, by the way. But I'm going to hand over the mic to DJ Frontline. And because you're one of the judges, I want you to kind of ask them a little questions about their cooking, because I also know that you are a chef as well.
All right. Thank you, Lashmi, for giving me that privilege to do this. can you guys share with us the flavor or the recipe or what you guys did? We also will get back to number 1 and 4, what we find were a little bit different and why we choose 2 over 3 or 2 over 1 and 4. So, Nadia, can you tell us what were your secret, and for us to select? I know I can tell you this to begin with. The flavors, everything was on point. Nothing was overpowering powering anything else. So everything was on point, which means the salt, the masala, what you use, the curry, everything was proportionally correct. So you tell us what was your trick in doing this.
You hold it. Yeah. She's a little nervous. Let me hold it for her.
Breathe.
There's 2 things. I used to watch my mom cook, and I always thought my mom was the best cook. And I never told her that I look at her until one day she put me to the test. I had a little too much pepper, but it was perfect on the other side. My mom is my inspiration. That's one. And as I said earlier, anything you do, put love into it, and it blossoms. Anything. And anyone that knows me, know I love to cook.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Nadia. And she said it all. Love is a recipe, number 1 recipe, and her mom. So give it up for Nadia as our number 1. And this is our second runner-up. We had to do a second test because these 2 plates had something similar going on. But as we were the judges here, we decided, to be honest with you, you had a little bit high on sodium. That's why you were a little bit off. But everything else was on point. Tell us what was your secret?
Normally, I don't really have no secret. I do normal stuff that, my normal way I cook. And that's the way I do it.
Okay. So you cook anything different from anyone else, or you do the same oil, you do anything secretive, anything sugar, you do any spice that no one use?
I cook my way. I don't know other people way. Everybody got their own different way in cooking, and everybody do what they had to do.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Miss Gayatri. You did a wonderful job. And now we probably, Lakshmi will have to, if she wants to list the ingredients that was used to cook this dog. I'm gonna ask the rest of the judge to say something also. Number 1 was unique. It's very flavorful, but it was like the curry and wasn't enough spice what we were looking for. It was very tasty, and I liked it at first, but as the taste started to continued from the different plates, it fades away. So number 1 for me was a little bit too much sodium. Any other judge have something to say about that, please? I don't know who cooked the number 1, but for me it was a little high sodium. What about you, sir?
Number 1 was very tasty, and like I said, number 2 and number 4 was very similar. And after the end of everything was said and done, I guess number 2 had a little bit of the spice, a little bit of the salt, which was good, and everything else just came into it. It's combined into all one.
So we also want to give our critics why we didn't choose 1 and 4 and 3 instead of 2. So you're saying 1 was tasty, but why didn't you choose number 1?
Well, like I said, between number 2 and number 4, number 2 had it had more of a spicy kick. Yes, yeah, with the pepper, to me.
Okay. Pass it down. Let's hear from Mr.
Well, he's right what he said. Number 1 was tasty, number 4 was tasty, but like you said, the spice. The spice was there. It was better. Number 2 comes out. We all make a decision, and that's how it comes down to be. But they all cook good today. I love them.
Pass it down.
But this boy gotta cook back for us again.
It's all about the decision, It's all about the taste.
Number 1.
We going fail, right? We cannot pick up.
Number one is good, but with sodium, I'm not too much of sodium. Number two, for me, it was just right with everything, with spice, with everything. Number three, it's okay, it's good, but the gyro was a little too much for me. Number four was good, but when I taste number three and two top it. So
We had to
that
go
was
back
it.
and make that decision, you know, between the four of us.
So my input in this, I think everyone did a great job. Very good. Very good. Yes, the curry was good. All the curry. The reason why I choose number two, the taste was very good. All the ingredients was very, very tasty. It was good in it. The meat was tender, and very flavorful. So that's what.
Well, viewers, there you have it. This week's episode of Let's Talk with Lakshmi was duck curry versus curry duck. But guess what, guys? We're not actually going to say that it's duck curry versus curry duck because our winner today was Nadia, who said it was a meat curry.
Dancing the curry. It's duck curry time again in New York City. Tell your friends and family, admission is free. Bollywood calypso mixed up with some chutney. The number one Tassa band from Sweetie and Tea. The Angels band Ruplal G. Terry God.
Well, viewers, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Let's Talk with Lakshmi, where it was duck curry versus curry duck. But according to the winner, it was just a meat competition, a meat curry competition. So we'll see you next week, same time, same place. It's a date. Let's talk. Hey guys, you can catch the full episode on our YouTube channel. Let's Talk with Lakshmi is aired once a week on ITV Gold, NTN Guyana, and TBN Suriname. For all the latest and greatest episodes, please subscribe to these TV channels and to our Let's Talk with Lakshmi YouTube channel.